went so far as to spend like $1,000 one time to rib this guy. The guy came out of his apartment, got in his car, stuck his key in, and turned it, and the engine didn't turn over. And when he got out to look under the hood, it was because there was no engine. Fuji had a guy come and take the guy's engine out, and then later on paid to have it put back in, but just to see the guy's face when he opened his hood and all he saw was parking lot.
Hey, what was the deal with Bobby Eaton back when we were in WCW? Me and Bobby Eaton and Dustin Rhodes, center stage. There's one of those hallways back there. We always used to dress back there. And, Bobby Eaton always used to travel with that duffel bag.
Yeah.
And it was like a convenience store. And, Bobby, he's like, God damn it. Boy, what you need? Toothbrush? Oh, I got a toothbrush. Toothpaste. Bubble gum, a sewing kit, whatever you needed, Bobby had. He was one of the nicest guys in the history of the business. I don't know anybody that has anything bad to say about Bobby Eaton. He's one of the greatest workers of all time. But what was the deal with his bag? He had one of everything.
Bobby liked to be prepared. And he would carry these bags that looked like body bags. There were the hugest bags. And especially when we were driving, but even flying, he would carry everything. He'd have 5 or 6 towels. He always carried
extra towels.
It used to be a game. Sometimes, like the Steiners would go up and ask for off-brand shit like, hey, Bobby, you got any silverware? And he'd come out with silverware. He always had everything. He was prepared for every eventuality, but at the same time, he would give it all away. One time we worked Reunion Arena in Dallas when we were working for the Von Erichs, and we go to, you remember at the time, even back in the 80s, that it was not the greatest neighborhood in some areas around Reunion Arena, that we found a beer store, a little convenience store, and, Bobby's going to go in and get his usual thing was Miller. Dennis might get some beer, might get some meat sticks. I'd get, my daggum, gas station sandwich and a Pepsi or whatever at that point. And so we get back in the car and there's all these bums hanging around. And Bobby is in there forever. And we're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And finally he comes out. Some guys hit him with a hard luck story. He comes out with his arm around the guy. The guy was he had a brand new cigar in his mouth. He was carrying a bottle of whiskey and another bag of groceries. And Bobby was patting him on the back saying, good luck, brother. Good luck, fella. And of course then Bobby gets in the car and the bum turned and started walking down the side of the convenience store, and he was instantly mugged, 15 feet away by all these other bums around to get all his shit. But Bobby could not buy somebody something or give somebody something or just, help somebody out.